For me to have 10 bitches in the crib, like in bikinis serving me food, I need to constantly be getting it. Because if I'm not getting it, then they can't be here. They don't respect me. So constantly having women in my life is to motivate me more to be the best man I could be. The more bitches I got, the badder bitches that are here, the more I'm gonna keep on going. Women motivate you.
What up, YouTube, man? Stevie Knight, Night Talk. So, last night, chilling, the wifey, browsing through YouTube recreationally, and I stumbled upon a video, Abba and Preach release, and it's Abba debating someone named Sneako, right? And apparently he got a big platform, you know what I'm saying, got clout and what have you. We just listen to them talk about, whatever it is they're talking about, man. And they got to a point in this video where it got so bad that I had to turn it off. Like, hey, Abba, you got a lot. Well, you do. You're a prophet when it comes to patience, bro. I would have had to discontinue this interview, bro, because anyway, I'm talking too much. Y'all gonna see, man. I chose to focus my attention on a particular part of this debate. I didn't even finish the debate, man. I cut it off because it was mind-numbing, bro. But yes, Abba talking to Sneako. Let's get it.
The way I view women at 18 is not the way that I view women at 32. What I used to believe at 21, I no longer believe now at 32, just because life's experiences and my own reflections realize, like, that's not true at all.
Maybe
like,
it's because you become more sedentary as you've gotten older. Like, maybe it's because it's like you become less of that aggressive man that you were at 21. Like, right now, I'm all about my testosterone balls, manosphere shit. And then maybe you're just 32 and you're like, man, let me settle down.
You like fucking, Sneako?
We all do, yeah.
You like fucking you, pussy?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, that shit gets old.
Nah.
100%.
Nah.
100%. And I could point to you hundreds of players who are online right now who have videos of them telling you new pussy gets old. In fact, how about I tell you this one? And this is something even Andrew Tate says. This is something even Andrew Tate says. All right? Sex becomes overrated after time.
No, it's overrated now.
Yeah. It's like, he says new pussy. He's like, why do you think that is?
Because you get used to it. It becomes like when you eat the same food over and over again, it becomes boring. That's why you get new. That's why you get new pussy, so you spice it up. Or you keep upgrading.
But guess what? After you had enough new pussy, there is no more new pussy.
There's always,
do you understand?
There's always new pussy.
No, you think that. After you've had a few dimes, you realize dimes ain't nothing. After you've had some baddies, you realize baddies ain't nothing.
So what do you
why do you think so many of these dudes, as they get older in life, they stop talking about this shit nearly as much?
Because they get older and they're less testosterone.
It's not even that. It's you realize, like, bruv, the payout ain't worth the work in.
Because you get tired. You get older, you don't have as much energy. You go, bleh.
It's like, even if you had the energy, because it's not worth the time.
Now that I'm watching this again right now, part of me thinks that this Sneako dude doesn't respect Abba. Because he's not even considering what the fuck Abba is saying. You know what I mean? I watched their interview at one point. Sneako said he was 23 years old, and Abba is 32. And from what I know about Abba and what he's disclosed about his past and his experiences and shit, like, he knows what the fuck he's talking about. And I have no reason to doubt the fact that he's had his fill of some poontang, and he's over it. Like, it doesn't do anything for him. He's not mesmerized by it. He's off of it. You know what I'm saying? And before I even get to that, like, the fact that this boy is not even considering what the fuck Abba is saying. Like, he thinks he knows better than fucking Abba. And he thinks that the way he's living his life is going to be indefinite. He's going to continue to live his life this fucking way. There's nothing outside of me just fucking as many bitches as possible. And new pussy is always the best thing. right? It's gonna be like that forever. Like logically, it doesn't even fucking sound feasible. You know what I'm saying? And he blames it on a man's testosterone level being low. He's not living in his nuts. He's not living in his fucking red pill and shit. And I find that shit ironic as fuck. It's very interesting to me because I was watching earlier on in this video, and dude was talking about like his whole thing is he's red pill as shit, and he's describing how like he looks at the world differently than everybody else, and everybody's, you know, a fucking victim of brainwashing and conditioning through social media, government, and all this shit.
Like I've taken the red pill. I see the truth of the world, and the red pill is bigger than just women. The red pill is realizing that we're all just pawns in this game. Mm-hmm. They're controlling us completely. Like the pharmaceutical industry, the banks, the government, everything is all a scam meant to manipulate and control us.
Clearly conveying that he's like woke. You know what I mean? Like he's separated from the rest of the world because the rest of the world is just blinded to what the fuck is really going on. And I mean, I agree with him. I mean, and I think most people that, especially specifically here in this channel, we're all in agreement that, you know, motherfuckers are playing us. I mean, it's all a fucking game. Nothing is where it seems. But to hear him sound so brainwashed on this fucking red pill shit, like I'm living on my red pill manosphere, gotta fuck bitches, you know, get this bread type. He sounds like a fucking fresh and fit Andrew Tate zombie. Like he's been conditioned to see the world that way, and the way he's seen the world is fucking wrong in the grand scheme of things. It may work for a 23-year-old man at this point now, and I would never knock a 23-year-old man for having that perspective. Like you need to fucking do what you're doing. Like to me, for a successful man to be the best version of himself and have that shit last indefinitely and have the most fulfilling life ever, like if you get to a point as a young man and women are easy for you, you need to fucking go out and get as many experiences and engagements and fuck and do all that shit much as you can while you young. So as you get older, women won't have that effect on you. You're not distracted by it. It's nothing new. That ties directly into the point where if you get to the point in your life where you've had enough experiences with women, it's all the fucking same. You're not distracted by it. You're not putting a pussy on a pedestal. You can see the baddest bitch walk by and it ain't gonna fucking bother you one bit because you know what the fuck comes with it. It's just another fucking bitch. There's another fucking one to knock down. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? But this man thinks that the way he's living his life is supposed to be this way forever, unless you get older, you get lazy, you get tired, you get testosterone levels depleted, and you just don't have the enough nuts to go out here and do that shit. And that's not what the fuck it is. You got 30, 40, 50, 60-year-old men still out here trying to chase ass and shit because they haven't had their fucking fill. They're still distracted by it. I mean, they're still a victim of the pussy. You know what I mean? But it's only a fucking select few men out here who get to the point where they're unbothered by it, and these motherfuckers are successful as shit. I've heard Tate say that shit. He's like, man, I get bitches all fucking day. It don't fucking matter to me. Sex is overrated. You know what I mean? Like I'm off of it. I'm not bothered by it. Like most men, pussy comes around, they're a fucking slave to it. The most men are, because it's not readily available to them. When you got to the point where it's nothing for you, it's nothing for you. Go on about your day. Right? And then ironically enough, when men have that type of energy and have that type of vibe, women are more attracted to it because they know men can get pussy, but they off of it. So something about this man is different. Something about this man is special. And you're not one of these little 23-year-old thirsty motherfuckers running around out here trying to fuck everybody. Something's real special about this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But he's not even trying to hear that because he thinks he knows it all. Basically, Abba is just trying to put young boy on game. You got an old head talking to a young bull. Right? Like, bro, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Knock as much shit off as you can right now. You do it. Get that shit all out your system so you can fucking focus that much more on whatever your purpose is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all he's saying. But he's like, nah, it's gotta be because you're just too fucking lazy. You ain't got it no more. No, fuck that. Fuck that.
I spend time with my nieces now. I spend time with my mom, taking her out to dinner, you know, showing her good stuff. And I realize, like, that's the stuff that matters for me. I've had pussy. I've had enough of it for a lifetime that I'm like, bro, if I get new one, it's not even that. But when I spend time with my niece and I'm watching her like walk for the first time, or I'm seeing her say words, like that shit hits different.
So you giving up on your balls?
It's not even that. It's like,
but it ain't even as serious as what the Abba is saying, bro. But you see what Buddy talking about? Because he ain't out here getting bitches, he giving up on his balls. No, fuck no. His balls are not pressed on the minuscule shit your balls are pressed on. But it's fine though, cause you a kid. You a kid. You're supposed to just be focused on the pussy, but the pussy is not the focus. right? So he's telling you what his priorities are. I mean, but I don't even think it's as deep as what Abba is saying. Like, he's been able to focus on what's more important to him because pussy is no longer a motivation for him. You know what I mean? But to me, it just screams that once you have had your fill, it doesn't have any bearing on you at all. It doesn't matter. It ain't about testosterone. It's about you fucking. You've done enough. You've done enough, and the more numbers you fucking tally up ain't gonna make no goddamn difference, bruh. And then like 23 is young, but 23 is still old enough to find a lasting, fulfilling relationship. Even though we live in a fucked up society right now, it's pretty much damn near impossible to find someone. You can still find some fucking one. And with this mentality he has, he's never gonna fucking put himself in a position to take advantage of what we're put on this earth to do. It's like, you know, have families, have companionship, have a loving relationship with somebody. With this mentality he has, he's never gonna fucking find himself in that. It's all gonna be about me fucking bitches and the feeling of bliss I get from that. Who cares? Who cares? Like, it doesn't matter. Just you need a sense of validation to feel like a man because you can, you know, flex your nuts and get bitches. Grown ass, successful ass men who have had they fill of women are not concerned about that. While you're concerned with that, you could be concerned with some other shit's gonna fucking put some more money in your goddamn pockets. When you're on your purpose, you don't even need to fucking be out here searching for bitches and doing your thing. That shit's gonna naturally be attracted to you any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, do your thing. Go out there, chase hoes with your 23-year-old ass. Keep doing it. But don't be trying to shit on the motherfucker trying to put you on game. Because it's going to smack you in the mouth unless you just, you know, going to sustain this level of immaturity for an indefinite amount of time. But I just don't like that he's trying to, like, son Abba, like, make it seem like Abba's something wrong with Abba. Like, he's lacking it in the area because he's no longer out here chasing bitches. The fuck?
You know, I've had experiences where the pussy was just, like, in front of me on a platter. And I'm like, bruh, I just want to sleep early today.
Yeah, you're
So
getting tired. You're getting older. Like,
no, it just don't do nothing for him.
Well,
It just don't do nothing for him. It's like once you've skydived 100 times, what's 101? You're just over it. I'm on to something else. I'm on to something new. It's not, you ain't fucking tired. You're not tired. You're just over it. This is doing nothing for me. You're just gonna cause another fucking headache. You out here juggling bitches and shit, having to fucking do this and do that and fuck that. Well, why? It's a fucking headache. You know what I mean? It's a thrill of the chase when you're young and shit. You ain't thinking about it like that. But it's gonna catch up with you. It's gonna catch up with you, bro.
what I'm trying to tell you is your priorities shift as you get older. As you start to
Is
get
it your
realize
priority shifting or is your testosterone just dropping?
Cause like, what the fuck? What the fuck? That is the most ignorant shit somebody can fucking say.
No. As a man, your testosterone doesn't drop until like you're 40.
Tate's older than you and he's still on like get pussy shit. I mean, he's talking about how it gets
He's
boring.
not.
He's
Yeah,
brainwashed.
It gets boring and now he's barely on it.
He's brainwashed. Tate's 35. He's still on the get pussy shit. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's for clicks and shit to get motherfuckers going. He ain't on it. He's not out here chasing hoes. Hoes just come with it. You know what I mean? And if it's opportune for him to fucking get his fucking rocks off with a bitch, he gonna take advantage of it. He's not looking at it as like, I need to do this. This is a life or death situation. I gotta fucking get this pussy. He would gladly go home and fucking, watch some ESPN as opposed to fucking taking some hoes home. Guarantee to you, bro. It's all about the appearance, the appeal, the clout, having bitches with you. It's about all of that with Tate. It ain't about I gotta fuck as many bitches as possible.
But every video you watch is like, I wake up and I push 2 bitches out of the way. Are you waking up and pushing 2 bitches out of the way?
Bro. You know that
Like, is he trolling? You think he's trolling?
For shits and giggles. Okay.
I hope he ain't trolling out, but you think he's trolling? If you had any level of intelligence, you would understand what the fuck Abba is putting down and not clap back saying your testosterone is low and asking if you got bitches at the crib and shit. That's why you so off pussy.
No, listen. If you're making money and you're making moves, you ain't got time to be with hoes all day.
Facts.
And I'll tell you this right.
Most of the day.
Most of the day.
Get out of my bed. I got shit to do.
If you're making money and you're really making money, you ain't got time to be with hoes most of the day.
Facts.
And you don't want to because you realize that making money and being able to take care of your shit is far more rewarding. Again, you a young man. What are you, 24, 23?
23.
I ain't
kid.
mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Be
At all.
about that. Get as much pussy. Go do whatever you gotta do. I'm just telling you that when you see people speak differently, it's not because, oh, they're turning into beta males or, oh, they want to be feminists all of a sudden. It's life gives you experience. And as a result, it shapes a lot of the way that you think about stuff. Ask any motherfucker who got kids and talk to them about it, and they say, that's the best thing in my life. That's the most important.
And then your wife leaves you and takes half your money, takes your house, takes your dog.
That's a separate issue. That's a separate.
I turned it off when he got to that point. I was like, bro, you gonna conflate this with what he's talking about, dog? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This motherfucker's just poison. It's poison. He's poison.
That's not.
I'm talking about.
Half of marriages end that way.
Who cares? It's not the point.
Like, yeah, you have the kids and everything.
I'm talking about divorced dads.
That's not
who
the
have
point,
kids
bro.
And tell you, I would never give up a day with my kid to go be with a hoe. He says they'll tell you I always prioritize my children. It's not because they became beta simps. It's because they understand what's more important in life. What I'm trying to get to you as a point is life experiences, things that come to you, be it children, be it family, be it whatever the fuck it is. It changes the way that you view priorities in life.
But doesn't that sound like just common sense? Literally, that's common sense. Why would a 23-year-old need to push back on that? It's common sense. Your priorities definitely shift as you get older. 23, 22, 21-year-old, of course, you're going to be out there like a fucking pit bull with your little pink thing sticking out. That's some young boy shit. But if you still acting like that when you fucking 32, 33, 34, hey, something wrong. You got to get your priorities straight, right? It's common sense. So for him to have so much pushback on just, how life usually unravels is ridiculous, bro. I could never imagine me talking to somebody 10 years my senior who clearly has had like much more experience than me. And there seems to be a parallel in the same thought process amongst men who share this perspective. It's like this eventually is going to happen. This may potentially happen for you. This tends to happen for a lot of people. It's not due to this dumb shit you talking about. It's like this motherfucker just like an immature asshole.
And so every time you hear people speak from a different perspective, it's not they're betas or whatever. It's just that life has just changed them through experience. That
sounds boring. I don't want to be. When I'm 32, I want to be fucking double the bitches I'm fucking now. I want to be having a bigger house, I want to be down the Hugh Hefner shit. That's what makes you excited. That's what keeps your balls going. Like,
nah,
you
fam.
can't let go of that. You can't
nah,
let go
fam.
of that.
Nah, fam. That's why I'm like, do I even want to give this the energy that I feel? Do I want to give this to the energy that I feel like giving it right now? Because he has to be trolling. 32 years old, you want to be fucking double the bitches you fucking right now on some Hugh Hefner shit, bro. That shit is not fulfilling at all. You ask any of these motherfuckers out here that are in their fucking 30s out here living like a fucking kid, they're fucking depressed. They're fucking depressed. Guarantee you, they would much rather have a fucking ride or die, solid ass, dope ass chick with them that they can fucking confide in on some companionship with some fulfilling shit. You know what I mean? Have a fucking family to protect. That's how you fucking really flex nuts and start your own fucking family, bro. That's how you prove you're a man for real. You know what I'm saying? Handling your business in that regard instead of goddamn just on some superficial shit, just chasing hoes at 32 years old. Like, bro, you gonna chase hoes into your fucking grave with that mentality. Dan Bazarian are fucking depressed. Hugh Hefner fucking depressed. All these fucking dudes have got all this money with all this clout and fucking all these hoes are not happy, bro. They're not happy. So this is a terrible fucking. He sounds jaded. He lost out here, man.
Manhood at a certain age, if you give up on that, like, oh, I like playing macaroni drawings with my kids.
You know what you sound like?
He's shitting on fatherhood.
Give up on that, and like, oh, I like playing macaroni drawings with my kids.
You know what you sound like? You sound like a lot of the young women I know who say they just want to travel for the rest of their life and live on the beach. And then they get to 30, 35, and you know what they realize? Damn, I want a husband. I want to have kids.
No, I want to have kids too. But I also want 10 bitches in the kitchen.
Okay. And you know what? Once they have those, they realize, oh, this is the shit. I don't need to be out here in Cancun taking fucking selfies all day. Listen, it sounds great to be fucking many women. No. I'm just telling you, almost every guy.
That's not a valuable comparison. That's not a good comparison. Because a woman saying she wants to travel and drink martinis and Mykonos all day, that's giving up and that's not doing anything. For me to have 10 bitches in the crib, like in bikinis serving me food, I need to constantly be getting it. Because if I'm not getting it, then they can't be here. They don't respect me. So constantly having women in my life is to motivate me more to be the best man I could be. The more bitches I got, the badder bitches that are here, the more I'm gonna keep on going. Women motivate you.
Yeah, bro. For someone to be as red pill as this motherfucker has been saying, women motivate you. You definitely lost cause then, bro. If women is what's motivating you to go out here and get it, you better enjoy your little status and clout you got right now, cause that shit's gonna fizzle out a fucking sap. What? Nah. You should motivate you. Your passion should motivate you. Your goals should motivate you. The future you see before yourself should motivate you. Not no fucking bitches who don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is the fact that you got clout that they can fucking suck you dry. What happens when something happens to your ass? I mean, you get in a car accident, you go blind, you fucking lose a hand, some shit happens. Them hoes ain't gonna be there no more. Then what? Like all this time you been out here chasing hoes, fucking hoes, ain't found nothing fulfilling. Yeah, that's rough there. That's rough there, bro. I do not co-sign this type of shit at all, bro. But you did your thing, bro. You got the patience of a fucking Yoda, bro. Real.